optimistic but skeptical. Oh, that G's guy. Alright, so doing some not routine maintenance but maintenance on the GS before we start doing some major upgrades. And I see now gotta add brake fluid, so that lets me know somewhere on the system, the braking system, it's leaking. I did do the LS400 caliber upgrade, so I guess I'll start by checking there first. But the GS still clean looking. Anyway, it's mad dirty. I've been neglecting the car like crazy, bro, and it's real sad because this is like the true daily, like never let me down, never broke down like at all. So a lot of plans coming soon, like in the next couple vids. So but today, so like I said, it's mad low, so that lets me know it's leaking. It's supposed to be here, but I'm gonna just top it off and try to find a leak. But today you probably can't see it. So since I put the LS400 calibers on it, you need the RCAs, which I'll show you when we pull the wheel off. As you see, my car is on the wheel, so I haven't really been driving it at all just because it rubs like crazy. The back is fine. That's the usual fitment on the back, on the rear of the car. But this side is the worst. So look. Oh, you can see how it baconed out on me. And it's slicing into the wheel. Look. It's starting to cut into the wheel some. So that's on the agenda today. So we get that taken care of today. So before we get started, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you. I might gotta turn the wheel. So yeah, no, I gotta. Alright, so these are the RCAs, and you can see that right there with the Megan on it. So what happens is this actually gives space to the spindle, and because if not, you would actually have to shave that bolt down on the tie rod. But who wants to do that? And look at the tie rod bust open, bro. Good grief, man. Still stiff, but I probably wind up changing that out. But so this is the reason why the car is actually lower down. So what I'm gonna do today is, what we gonna do today is we're gonna cut this inside of this liner part, because I need to do this anyway regardless. Cut this inside of the liner part. We might have to roll the fender, I'm not sure, and probably crank the coilovers on each side, probably like 6 spins each side. Not 100% sure, but we definitely got to raise it up because it's just too low. When I drive, I scrape my subframe, and you see that hanging. The O2 sensor actually caught something. It's hanging, look like it just ripped completely. Yeah, look, hanging down, broken. Still got the old mid pipe. Don't judge me, don't judge me. But we do got to put the new O2 sensor on. I seen the check engine light code. I already ordered the O2 sensor. I drop a link in the description of which one I use, because I had to take the smog test or emissions test here in Maryland before we actually start the other upgrades. So got the brand new O2 sensor already on hand. So that's just a quick in and out mission. This right here works. It might be backwards on your screen. Ain't flip the camera around. So this right here actually works as far as loosening the O2 sensor up. Makes it real easy. I don't feel like rolling, so hopefully I don't have to roll the fenders. But if you keep up with the channel, you know I don't got the best of luck. So let's get into it. All right, so everything's back together. So under here, as you seen, the O2 plugs in here, it's like it's a bar right here. You can see it a little bit, that bar. And I put a zip tie. So this zip tie is actually holding the O2 sensor up here. And underneath, I think it's like brake lines that run right here up against this frame part right here. I put two zip ties on there, as you see. All right, so with all that being done, as far as being zip tied and secured up, the O2 sensor should be good. Only thing I do is clear the check engine light for the O2 sensor. That was the only one I had, preventing me from going to do my smog test and my emissions test. Now, the only thing else that's preventing me to do that is because I really can't drive the car. So let's get up here, let's cut these fenders, raise the coilovers. All right, let's try this. All right, let's try that again. All right, so let's get up here. Let's get up here and raise the coilovers. I'm not about that life, so I gotta raise my car up a little bit. Just a little bit. We raise it up a little bit. Let's get to it. All right, guys, and you have it. Still little pieces in here. I'll probably go back over it a little bit with the sanding wheel again, but I got majority of, yeah, this is just like pieces of paint. I got majority of it. Oh, look at that. Jeez, God. But I got majority of the jagged edges. Like, I'm not really worried about right here because the tire never contact this with the setup I have. This was mainly worried about this upper head right here. I did the other side already. And I did the other side and I raised it up. So that's perfect besides this. I'm not a professional when it comes to anything involving body work. I literally just make it work. So all right here is smoothed out. This side came out better than the other side. So this side came out better in the inner part. This part was already messed up. So like I said, I sand this down, put a little bit of primer on there before I wrap it. My bumper has seen better days. But so on each coilover, on the Rev 9 coilovers, I halfway turned them. I think it's like a little bit under half of a turn, 10 times on each side. It was scraping, but it wasn't that bad. It was more so just the wheel rub. So I may have not had to raise it, more so just cut all this out and probably roll it, but it's raised up some now, and the inner lip where it kept rubbing is cut out. So test drive it, and I do have to turn the O2 sensor light off if it's not off already, and yeah, we should be good to go. All right, gang, so if you've seen the last video, you see that some things went wrong with the SC and a lot of things went right. So today I'll be running a couple counties over to grab the side skirt for the sc300. So pretty much lost the side skirt on the tune, on the highway tune. So I looked up and found somebody on Facebook Marketplace with like a whole body kit. So we're gonna be getting a new bumper, side skirts, and rear bumper, all duraflex fiberglass, which I kind of prefer fiberglass. So the plan is to take the front bumper off, take the one side skirt off, and figure out how to fit the rear bumper inside the car and make it back home in one piece. I think it's possible. Let's get to it. Alright, so if anybody wondering how I had the side skirts installed, which I know some people probably are, so I had like these body plug joints that like hold on like your door panels. So you drill a hole into the body, you stick this to the side skirt, and then you stick this through. So that's like actually like a perfect and a clean look, but as you see, it doesn't really hold up to high speeds, I guess. This one, the driver's side one, didn't come off, shake or anything, so I'm guessing I drilled the actual hole too big for the actual plugs, and it just worked its way out. So I guess that's how that goes. You're gonna self-tap the new ones in to get them up the road, pull them off, vinyl wrap it, and self-tap them back to the car again. So I'm not gonna use these body plug things again. So this shouldn't happen to me again, because this is a headache try to find body parts for SC300, especially ones that you actually want to put on your car as far as like the style you're looking for. So yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. So I am gonna take the passenger seat out for extra space, just in case. I mean, I'm not driving with anybody, so I'm gonna take the passenger seat out just in case, because that rear bumper is pretty big. So I'm trying to get as much space as I can, so that way I could get everything up here and put them on the car. All right, so before we head out, I just want to say I'm not used to the one seat thing anymore, too tough. I just wanted to put that out there. So let's roll, let's go get these parts. I'm very optimistic but skeptical about fitting that rear bumper in here. I mean, got some space, but we'll figure it out, man. We ain't got no choice. All right, got the kit. I think that's safe enough to drive home, right? So zip tied the bumper. We're gonna do the speed limit. Got the skirts on, but my door ain't closed all the way. But I mean, hey, the door's broke anyway, so just as long as it don't come open. All right, let's make it back home. Oh yeah, the side skirt sticks on the door. So. Oh, it fell down. All right, prepare for takeoff. Yeah, this side, the bumper, that's the bumper. That's the bumper right there. This joint is on my shifting arm. Oh, it's like, oh man, yep, it's safe, right? Let me adjust it. I'm gonna close the sunroof on this. Mint. This is the first one. The main task is honestly making it home without getting a ticket. It's secure. If I get pulled over, I'm just act like it wasn't there. And this is the first cop I'm passing. I'm just look straight. It's so noticeable. It's so noticeable. But the best part about it is you can't get pulled over twice if they pull you over once, right? I can't see if he even turned around. Let's get it, y'all. All right, gang, so we made it back in one piece. Didn't get pulled over. Got a lot of strange looks. Oh, it fell off. got a lot of strange looks from everybody on the highway. Stayed in the right lane. It was a success. I took everything off because I had to pull in the driveway, and the kit wasn't fitted right at all. It was just zip tied and self-tap screwed on, so I didn't want to mess the kit up before I even get it fitted on. So I took the kit off and set it in the back, so we should be good to go. What the? That's my sister. That's my other sister right there. I don't know. What happened? Oh, I ain't know. Oh shit. I thought she said the Cadillac converter was messed up.
It's a cut.
Oh.
She needed welding.
Oh shit. But yeah, so it was a success. Like I said, I took it all off. Yeah, so I guess I'll stop the video right here. Thanks everybody for kicking it with me. I got a lot of other stuff to take care of, so I'll see you guys in the next video.